So as I was going over the last episode, I realized that I completely failed to update you kind viewers about all of the happenings around here. So hold on to your seats. We'll start, of course, with our very own future queen of the world. Lavinia hasn't been so pushy, mostly because she seems to be ignoring me, which quite honestly isn't horrible. It allows me to have time with my studies, my friends, and my hobbies. Also, Lavinia's hamster, Dorothy Louise Reynolds St. Clair, well, she arrived over fall break in the clutches of Lavinia's mother. And Lavinia's been spending all her spare time teaching Dorothy Louise Reynolds St. Clair some tricks. Lavinia told me that she would teach it how to speak. I told her that she could not, because hamsters could not speak. And Lavinia told me, "Do not suppress the full potential of Dorothy Louise Reynolds St. Clair. Every creature has the full capacity of a human if we stimulate them properly." A goochie, goochie, goochie. She then proceeded to smother it, whilst Mozart played in the background. I could use a pretty big. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Em has been a delight and has been learning so much. I've been tutoring her in her lessons and have been teaching her things like baking and scrapbooking. Which she's an amazing artist, by the way. I am in awe of her master skills. She paints, she draws, she sketches, you name it. It's incredible. When she has a patient teacher and that teacher doesn't make her feel like her mistakes are disastrous, she really soaks up anything that you tell her. It's really remarkable how much she's accomplished in so little time. The other day, she made a souffle. I can't even do that. It always deflates. Like the hopes and dreams of children deflate when their balloon deflates. Deflate. Becky's been having a bit of trouble with Miss Minchin, since Miss Minchin suspects that Becky's been hanging around us a lot. But Miss Minchin seems to think that it's a pet fancy of mine to be friends with someone like Becky, which, as stinky as that is, it at least lets us hang out. And lastly, I have a letter from my papa. The oil search is still ongoing. They're hoping that it'll be soon, but they've been having a bit of trouble. The machinery breaks down, there are accidents that halt the procedure, and so on and so forth. Papa also writes that he'll come and get me as soon as they start processing the oil. They already have buyers in stock and everything really businessy lined up, so all they need now is for the actual oil to shoot up from the ground and for them to throw their Stetsons in the air and yell, "Yahoo! Yahoo!" Seriously, it's going to be insane once everything kicks off. Everyone and everything is going to be hopping with excitement. Papa will come and get me and it will be amazing. I might have to stop filming for a while because it'll be so busy. But I will try not to make that happen, because I've already left you guys alone for way too long. This I promise. I will not leave you hanging over my life story. I will try never to leave you alone again. Ever. Without notice, that is. But I noticed that Papa seems a bit down. In some of the business passages, he seems a bit confused and not as confident as he used to be. I think it's because he has to have his agent explain everything to him, and Papa would rather just understand it himself instead of having things summarized to him. Papa also says that he hasn't been feeling very well, but he credits that to all of the excitement. But then he also goes on to reassure that everything looks great so far. So that's about it. There hasn't really been a whole ton of earth-shattering news that I needed to share with you. It's been busy, but not eventful, which is great, because major life events can be kind of scary. Thank you all again for hanging in there while I tried to manage my crazy school and life stuff. You all are really amazing, and I love you all, even though I barely know any of you, which can be remedied. Tweet me at SarahSCrew if you have any questions for me, or if you just want to say hi. Because I just realized that this conversation is really one-sided.